Hello, welcome back to the second episode of this video, and we're going to be adding on. So last time we ended when we were going to start the mushroom growing process, and this is what we are going to be learning today. And Mr. Nkombe will be showing us step by step, and as well show us how he markets it to the point of getting money, such that any young farmer out there could be inspired. Don't forget to subscribe. Can you really take us through the process? How do we come from from the start to the end point of seeing the product?
So mushroom growing is like a process. It is also a process. It is also a process, and this process, it starts with sourcing the raw materials. And for some people, there are people who doesn't know that we grow mushrooms can be grown. But actually, you can grow mushroom. It's like any other plant. You just have to know what it requires. So mushrooms also require soil for plants, other plants. But for us, we call it substrate. Substrate. That is the soil for mushrooms. So the first thing is to source that substrate. You source it from wherever. You can either buy it or you can be having it at your home. So substrates we can use, you have cotton hussks, have maize cobs, banana leaves like these ones.
Yes. Dry ones or fresh ones?
Dry ones.
Okay.
You have maize hussks, coffee hussks, straw. We have coffee hussks.
Straw is what? Straw is this thing that the stems of wheat or stems.
Yeah, wheat.
Maize.
So after sourcing our substrate, then we come and soak it. That's why you see we have a tap here for water. That's why you see the other ones having water. So we use it. So we soak our substrate. So we use this drum here to soak it. So to soak, we have to make sure that our soil has water, our substrate, because no plant will grow without the water. So we soak it here, put it here, we soak it, and then we put it on the tapling.
Yes.
To drain the water. So you have to drain the water because that water will be too much. At the time of soaking, it will be too much. So we drain it, and then we use squeeze test. We grab our substrate and we squeeze it, and then we realize that the water has reduced. So there the soaking process here takes a few minutes. We put it there, then we leave it for 3 days.
Okay.
And 2 weeks, it can even stay there for 2 weeks. And there we are draining at the same time we are allowing our substrate to ferment. The fermentation is going to soften our substrate so that the mushroom mycelium will pass through the substrate. So mycelium is the roots for mushrooms, and it is the vegetative state.
Hey, okay. The engineering and now language has started. So this big saucepan is not for cooking.
So this one is multi-purpose. That's why it is on some
stones.
So here after putting our substrate, it has drained, then we bag it in bags. We put it in bags, and then we come and press them here. And as you can see, because it has been raining and water has
accumulated.
But here it is a stand. This is a stand here.
Oh.
So the gardens are not soaked in water. So these are stands. So water is below. So
okay.
So this is the sterilization stage. And during sterilization, we use steam to sterilize our gardens for about 8 hours.
8 hours non-stop.
8 hours non-stop.
Oh my God.
So that's why you see that is our firewood.
A lot of firewood. Yes.
So this what is here? These are our spawns, the mushroom seeds we have. We prepared it, but we haven't put the seeds.
Oh, this is sterilized, right?
This is sterilized, but we haven't put it in our lab for for putting the seeds. So that is it is sterilized. So after then we bring them this side.
Okay. Yeah, I was going the other side.
So we use here on top. So at first I used to use down like on the floor, and because mushrooms also have some diseases that attack them.
Yes.
We have like the molds, and we have pests like rats. So we come and place them up here. Now this, by the way, all these structures you see, I'm the one who construct them. So I use my knowledge to construct these structures. All the structures you see, I'm the one who construct.
So if someone wants to start up something like this and
Like
wants to, you can help them from the starting and constructing this for them.
From construction, everything.
Okay.
So I constructed it this way, so that we use up. So up, more of these like damp places, and on the floor, if you have like a cemented place, like a room, that is better. But me, I constructed this like that. Here it is always dry. So
that was a very wise thing.
We place them here, and then we put the seeds. And we are going to see this process when we go to the other farm.
Okay.
That this process is going on where we are putting the seeds on the mushroom gardens. And we leave them for incubation. And we have a few gardens that are incubating up there. Others,
can we go like up there and see?
Others we have removed them.
Oh, I am seeing a lot of bottles in the place. Very many sacks of bottles. What do you use this for?
So these bottles, they are the ones I use for my spawn making. The mushroom seeds. I use these bottles to make the seeds, and I can take you and show you the mushroom seeds. Some people don't think that mushrooms have seeds, but you are wrong.
They plant they grow by themselves.
They grow by themselves. So mushrooms also have seeds. So these are the mushroom seeds, and these are the mature ones, and we call this one spawns. Yeah, mushroom spawn. So this is the spawn for mushroom. These are the ones I was showing you there that we start. We are going to use the upper lab. This is our upper lab here. So we put them inside there where we make them from.
This is the lab.
So that is the lab, and we call it still air box. So this air grows contaminants. So by putting them in the still air box, we are trying to reduce contaminants. So this is like a simple way of reducing contaminants. But there are other ways that are costly, like you can use a laminar flow hood. But if you don't have a laminar flow hood, you can use a steel air box. It's cheap, and you make your mushroom seeds.
Okay, then that brings me to, I really ask this question. How does the seed come from this bottle, like a metallic bottle, to the other garden?
The other garden. So we use the rod, metallic rod. Yeah, so this is my second farm, and I have this farm here. I have also the other structure there. So here we do almost the same things as the other farm, but what we don't do here is our spawn. So we make the spawn from there, and then we bring it here. So everything is the same. We have here our drum,
the big saucepan,
but here we use a different one for soaking. So this is the drum we use for sterilizing, and we use a different drum for soaking. So, and we soak, and here we have the substrate. We have already soaked there. So these are our gardens, the old gardens.
Yeah, these are worn out.
Now these ones, I use them to sterilize here. So here you don't see firewood. So I've been using these ones for sterilizing. So it's like I'm recycling them instead of throwing them away. When they are dry, I put them there and then they work.
They act as firewood
when they are dry. These ones that they are not yet dry, but you can still.
So everything is useful here now. Nothing is wasted.
Everything is useful.
Okay.
So here we are doing some spawning, and they are doing the spawning.
The gardens. So we have been advised to take off our shoes because we have to emphasize that the place is tidy, no contamination. So we don't need to carry germs from our feet to our workshop. So let's go. Bwana Mbokeo. Okay. Aya, kuja.
This is also our incubation also on this farm. We incubate from here. So these are the ready gardens. These are almost ready.
Can I touch one?
Yeah, you can touch. So actually also these ones that we have already put the seeds on. So they are still black. You can still touch it. So when you see this garden, it has our substrate inside that we sterilized, kill the contaminants, and then we put a ring on it. Then we put this newspaper and the rubber band. The rubber band is stored this newspaper, and this newspaper is a filter patch. It filters out contaminants. It only allows carbon dioxide and oxygen. Carbon dioxide to escape and oxygen to enter, because these ones also use oxygen during the colonization process. So this is our garden. So there is no magic. It's just our garden is like this. Here, this is a filter patch, and here for gaseous exchange. So this one within 3 weeks is going to be like this.
This one, these are the seeds, the white ones.
The one we are put here. Those are the seeds. We put them here. So this is cotton. Actually, this substrate is a mixture of cotton hussks, maize cob, and some little chicken litter inside here. So these are the same. So these are the same. This is the same as this. The substrate is the same.
Yeah. So for our viewers, you have got everything right. This is the new garden, and this is the full grown. So to know that it's full grown, you call this mycelium, right?
Yeah, mycelium.
Yeah, mycelium, that's simply the roots. So the roots feel or spread around the garden. So this is ready. I think this is ready to be taken out of the.
Yeah, this is ready, but not yet. It is not yet. So when it is ready, when you press it, it is somehow hard.
It should be soft.
Now it is soft, but when it is fully, it is going to be hard.
Hey.
So even here they'll be here like for more 5 days. And then they can start producing the mushrooms.
Okay. So from the incubation, then we go to the growing area.
So for this one, this is what I was telling you, is that now when you sit down, is my grow room. So because I have here, the roof is far, so the heat, at the moment it reaches this point, it has already disappeared. I also have somewhere where it can escape from. So the other side I have papyrus. Now, our garden, after sterilizing, as we are putting the seeds, the spawns. So remember, they are in bottles. So we get a bottle. We assume that here on the mouth of the bottle there are contaminations, green mold, bacteria. So what we do, we use a candle flame. Then we sterilize the bottle. And you can also get a cloth, and then you wipe the bottle to remove any dust, because the molds they attach themselves on those dust particles. So when you're putting your seeds, now the dust can fall into your gardens. and then they get contaminated. So you get the bottle and then you sterilize it with a candle flame. Then after, you also sterilize the rod that you use to scoop out the seeds. So after doing that, now you are going to get your garden, place it like here. So your legs are going to help you to hold it for you, because the hands will be holding the bottle. So remember, there is a string. There is a way we tie it to make it easy for us to remove it. So it is tied in a way that we just do it once, then untie it.
Yes.
Then we put the seeds. We place our paper, our filter patch. Then the ring, it is going to help us to hold this paper in the place.
Patch. Yes.
Just all these ones is just to allow where our gaseous exchange is going to take place. Now after there, we bring them here. You can see we have placed them others the other side. So we leave them now.
So I have a question. Do you mark like each garden's the time that you've put? Do you record the time you've put them in, and when do you estimate for them to be fully grown, or you just put them there and?
Yeah, we mark that we have started incubation this date, but we know this is standard according to the length of the garden we make. It is going to take 3 weeks. 3 weeks to fully mature, and then in the next another week, then they fruit.
Okay.
So some gardens actually they don't fully mature like this one. So it has green. You can see this is the green stuff. So we call this one green mold. So this is very aggressive. It is one of, actually it is the most aggressive contaminant we have in mushroom growing. This is green mold. So me, I don't normally get green mold because of the precaution. I changed my game the way I do. So I don't normally get these contaminants. But this is the most aggressive contaminant in mushroom growing, the green mold. So we also have other molds. We have the black mold. So you see this is black. So this is black mold, but black mold is not aggressive. As you can see, this mycelium is going to eat
the black, the mold.
But this one is tough. This one is more stronger than the. Also, this one, by the way, has mycelium also. The green mold also has mycelium. So, but what you see, those are the spores. The green, those are the spores for the mold. So, but green mold, it is stronger than this mycelium. So, you can even eat this one. But also, this mycelium also produces enzymes that fight contaminants. So sometimes your substrate can be contaminated, and then the mycelium fight, and then destroys the contamination. When the contamination is too much, your mycelium does not survive.
Okay. So I have a question. So what if mushrooms start growing from this garden that has green mold? Are these mushrooms still edible? Does the green mold, does it affect the mushroom? Does it become a poisonous mushroom or not?
It doesn't. But also green mold, it affects our mushrooms. Actually, it affects our garden. Now this one, unless it takes time for this one for this part only, first now colonize fully, and then it fruits. But also it can fruit like once. This is like weed. So when you see it, your garden doesn't fruit. It's unlikely to fruit. But if it is like halfway, this side is colonized, it can bring mushrooms like once.
All right. So I'm seeing a garden, just right here behind us. What is it? Part of this garden? I'm seeing some vegetables, some sukuma wiki. I don't know. Let me stand and really take a look. So why did you put this garden here? And I'm seeing there's similar gardens like those of mushrooms. I mean, like the husks and stuff. I'm seeing some tomatoes. Why did you put this garden here?
So actually, so the standard name for this one, because it's on top of a roof. So this is a rooftop garden. So also an idea came to me in my mind at what if I utilize this space. So by then I never knew that there is something called rooftop gardens. So after doing this one, then I realized that there is something called rooftop garden. So this one, why I got this idea is because I had my substrate. I was experimenting with a certain substrate, and I used the chicken litter, too much of it. So my mushroom gardens didn't come out well. So I decided to use that substrate to grow vegetables as an experiment. So I went and bought bags. They look like the ones we use for mushrooms. But these are bigger in size, I think 15 inches. So I came and mixed the soil with the substrate that were contaminated, that didn't come out. Then I went and I got tomatoes, I planted. Then I got sukuma wiki, I planted. And actually here there was dodo, but it's now finished.
You ate the dodo?
Yeah, we ate it.
Have any other message that you want to give out to the youth out there? Maybe people are youth that is passionate about starting up something, or any other youth in general?
Yeah, so the youth of our generation, and I think they have now developed their name, the Gen Zs. The mindset of Gen Zs is, I think they like things which come fast, like instant gratification. So like, even if they start a farm like this farm, to build it up to this point, it's like now 5 years. And I'm still pumping in money. So for some youth, they want to start a business, and then in like 6 months, they want to drive. Results. They want to drive, and then they start eating the seeds. Instead of allowing these things take time. To be rich, it takes time. Even me, I'm still a youth, but I can't rush anything. I still improve. So you have to keep improving. You have to still to keep growing, and you have hope that one day. So you keep pushing and keep improving, like on the academic, like education. Keep educating yourself. Some youths, when they leave like the university, they think education has stopped. But actually, I can say something that has helped in my business is not even the university knowledge.
Yes,
I've got knowledge on YouTube, Google. Almost every day I read books, like self-improvement books on business, psychology, negotiation. So those are things that will help you. So what I can say, this takes time. Even to accumulate knowledge, it takes time.
Yes.
And then later, like maybe after 10 years, when you are like around 30, then after like you are 10 years of hustling, that's when you will see results. But not like starting something and then you want to get results as soon as you start it.
Yes.
So you have to change your mindset, and then everything will fall in place.
Definitely. Thank you so much. We have definitely had a great time, and I am pretty sure this is not going to be our last time that we are coming. We have become now partners, because I myself am so now into starting as something like that. I might not start as big as you are right now, but over time I'll be improving. And please reach out to him, come for training, buy the spawns, buy his mushrooms. Yes, let's support young people. Thank you so much. Bye for now.